I am a genius, and today I am here with To the Beautiful You, also known as the Hana Kimi Korean version, episode 9 review. Now, I'm not going to do a whole series, I'm just going to start from where it is right now, and currently we're at episode 9 and 10, because episode 9 gives a long recap of what you actually missed in the first previous 8 episodes. So without further ado, I'll begin my review of this episode. But before that, actually, I want to talk about, of course, the 5 categories of awesome sauce. Now, as we can see, basically, I gave the music a 3, the action a 4, the acting a 4, the plot a 4, and the fan service a 5. Now, I want to start actually with the highest and go to the lowest. The fan service for this episode was godlike because, for the fans and for the diehard fans of this drama that are out there, they just want to see all the interactions of Taejun and Jaeha basically all the time. A lot of these fans are just in it for for Taejun and for Eun Kyul, as the 2 lead male actors that are in this drama. And so throughout this entire episode, the fan service was at a high peak, including the last moments and all throughout it. On the plot, again, there's only 16 episodes, sadly. As the Japanese version, if you guys seen the J drama, it was only 12 episodes. The original version with one of my favorite actresses, Maki Horikita. So the plot has to be moving along. We only have 2 more weeks before this drama has been wrapped up. 3 more weeks before this drama has been wrapped up. Unfortunately, the acting is always good. Compared to other dramas, the acting for this one, with the huge following that this one has been really good, and all the characters have been remaining consistent. The only inconsistencies is with Jaeha's personality. I'm guessing that for this Korean version, they wanted to make her seem more as a girl at some points, so that it's painfully obvious. So I thought, compared to the Japanese version, it would, she would act more like a boy. The action for this was pretty well done. I'm not talking about action like in fighting. I'm talking about action in between the tense moments and interactions between the characters themselves, because that's what moves along the plot for these romance type dramas. So that was really done well as well. Along with the tension between the new introduced character, John Kim, which I'll get to in the review, and the music. I'm not particularly a fan that much of the music, but the music that they do select, because, or should I say, the music when it is epic is during the times when SM advertises it. When you hear, all the Girls' Generation SNSD songs and all these, like, that's when it's epic, because, this is stuff what we're used to. So only when they're in, like, a little public restaurant place that we hear the good music. Otherwise, when it's during the moments to advance the plot, it's not really that present, but it has been present in other episodes, but just for this episode it was not really there. Now onto the actual review. I already said that they give a recap of basically what was going on between the relationship between Go Jae-ha and Kang Tae-jun, as well as the feelings that Cha Eun-kyu has been developing for Jae-ha. Basically, this episode kicks off right with Eun-kyu and Jae-ha, and they're eating s'mores, as basically everyone has been waiting a whole week for the confession from Eun-kyu, and basically that wasn't the case, because it was delayed because of fireworks, but you kind of knew where that was gonna happen. I mean, it's a bit too early, but of course, a lot of people are wanting it to happen. After that, we see Little Miss Princess Seo Hana was with Taejun, and she basically wants him to come with her to Canada, and again confesses her feelings for him, but Taejun never gives her an answer, but claims that he thanks her for the news about Canada in the first place. She thinks Taejun cannot leave because of Holton, Taejun's pet dog. The next day, Eun-kyu displays his new haircut that he got because Jae-ha said it looked cool in a magazine that they were looking for, and have a little, I guess you would call it flashback of the magazine. After that, we overhear students talking about a kidnapping and that some strange pervert was seen trying to take a girl into her car but failed. Of course, this is a little bit of foreshadowing that will go on. Taejun is looking at Jae-ha play with her classmates. I believe it was basketball, and this is where after they all leave from the courts and whatnot with the head of the dorm for dorm number 2, that Jaeha will be kidnapped, and of course the dramatic running. I thought it was originally the first guy who tried to rape Jaeha in the earlier episodes, but it was actually her oppa or close friends from the States, John Kim. This entire episode was basically based on the interactions between Jaeha, John Kim, and Taejun, leaving little to none for Yoon Kyo besides the very, very beginning and the very, very end. Um, the whole revelation of this entire episode was for Taejun's feelings, his true feelings for Jaeha, knowing that she is a girl, and that's what the whole mystery was in this entire episode. You can see from John Kim's character that he truly feels for Jaeha, and he feels bad that she left America to come to Korea to basically will on Taejun, and like he was all against the idea in the beginning, but he would do anything for her. So that's his affection for her. And he kind of plays with the whole idea that they used to date, and that basically he was her first love, and of course this gets Taejun jealous, and this is all just to see if Taejun actually knows that Jaeha is actually a girl. And of course, John Kim tells Jaeha that he has a hunch about Taejun knowing that she is actually a girl, but Jaeha says no, he doesn't know. I'm playing off really good, but John Kim says in his guiding sense that no, he knows that you are a girl, pretty much. With the whole ongoing conflict between the two of them, basically Taejun has to think about should he leave for Canada, leaving behind Jaeha and his feelings. And we are even treated to the dramatic back hug or ass hug, whatever you want to call it, because he was hugging her from the back. And that was, a lot. That served the fan service a lot, because a lot of people in the comments I see were going crazy, because these people just want a kiss scene, because that's where the do or die moments in romance dramas are. After that hug, Taejun left to confront John Kim and tell him that he knows that Jaeha is actually a girl, and says that he cannot leave her and she cannot leave his side yet, basically. Saying that, listen, she's my woman now and she's not going anywhere. After that, John Kim and Taejun play a pointless game of basketball. They were like knocking each other down. The sound effects was making it look like it was crushing each other's bones and whatnot. And at the end of it, John Kim says that he cannot let Taejun have Jaeha now that he has confirmed his feelings and whatnot. The conclusion to the episode, because in this episode Jaeha did catch a cold, so the conclusion to this episode ends with Taejun letting a sick Jaeha sleep in his bed as he was going to go get a nurse for her. Jaeha then grabbed his arm and told him not to go, and that could be a double meaning between saying don't leave my side right now and don't go to Canada. So that could serve as a double meaning for episode 10, which will be coming out soon as it's subbed. Eventually, Taejun stays, and he falls asleep with her in a bed, and Yoon Kyo, having to poop, basically goes into Taejun's room and sees the sight of them both sleeping in the same bed as they wake up. And then everyone, does this whole freaked out thing because it's two guys in the same bed, according to Yoon Kyo. And to Taejun, he's sleeping with a girl. And to Jaeha, she's like, oh my god, like, what is going on? So that ends this episode. And of course, this will end this episode review. Well, guys, I hope you like this episode review. At that, I hope you guys continue to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. And I hope to see you for the next episode of To the Beautiful You, Hana Kimi Korean version. This is your reviewer, MS Genius, and you have now watched GodlikeReviews. And once again, nobody can be God, but everybody has the potential to be God-like. And remember, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you haven't seen any of my previous reviews, check them out in the link above.